Hello, my darlings. Mumsy here with Monty, and we're all getting ready on the mat. So if you'd like to come and join us, we'll have a listen to young Paul, because he's getting all in a lather, trying to. Well, he's very concerned that you make the right choices, so you can really be the best you. And I think that's rather lovely of him, don't you? Have a listen. I think you'll enjoy this one.
Personal development, unplugged.
Hi, welcome, and if you're new to this is the FMQ, the 5-minute podcast that tries to break down the complicated into simples. Because in simplicity there's genius. Lots of small snippets of advice where you can really learn to change the life you want and increase everything about you to live your life to your full potential. It's 5 minutes, and it's with me, Paul Clough. I'm a hypnotist, a trainer of NLP, trainer of hypnosis, and lots of other stuff with the mind. So just enjoy, and if you want deeper stuff, go to the longer podcast. And there's a mass of information here, but all you have to do is enjoy. It might be just the difference that makes a difference. Evidence-based. Is what we do evidence-based in this world of personal development, NLP, hypnosis? I don't really know, do you? There's so many people want an evidence-based criteria for things that if they work or not. And I find that really difficult. I really do. I don't know about yourself. Because some of the things I tell you and my experiences, they're only my evidence. They're subjective, or what I've been told by my clients, how they feel. An example is I worked with a guy the other day with a real big lack of confidence and self-esteem at work. And after that first session, went away, did his testing in the real world, and then sent an email back to me saying how brilliant he felt, how he felt he had actually got to where he wanted to be, didn't need to come back, and people had noticed a change in himself, and everything was really, really good. In fact, it wasn't an email, I just remembered it. He gave me a phone call to tell me how good he felt and how good things were. Now, by calling me out of the blue, that's my evidence that he was there, because I could tell from his voice things were different. Certainly different from when I met him and how we worked. Now, that to me is sort of evidence, but can you prove that? You know, was it the hypnosis we did? Was it the things that I said that changed this guy? Or was it even maybe the placebo effect of me being so, I don't know, enthusiastic, positive about what I thought we could do? Maybe that did the change. And sometimes I personally think, does it matter? As long as the change is the change that you want, or the change is the change that's even better than the change that you want. But there's a great guy called Easom. He's working tirelessly on evidence-based work around hypnosis. And that's got to be the most difficult job in the world, because most people can't even agree the definition of hypnosis. And for him to come and really spend so much time, he's tireless in the effort he's putting in to find evidence-based writings. He's actually putting together loads of information to give the world the evidence. And there are so many people who don't go with him. But the thing is, all the hypnotists are going to really be supported by him, even though they don't know it, because when he does his work, and I know he's going to do a great job, things are going to get better for every hypnotist, because we can't prove what we do. All we can do is say, well, these clients in front of me changed. And I didn't do this. The trouble is, I didn't do the same thing with this guy that I did with somebody else about confidence, because their root causes are different. And that's the whole thing. I go into that a bit deeper on a new course I'm doing, but that's an aside. That's about supreme inner confidence, something that's really allow you to grow and get the life you want. But I'll tell you more about that another time. But what you do, what you read, doesn't matter whether it's evidence-based or a subjective experience by somebody. Now, I'm still struggling with this because I know me, when I've had my successes and when I haven't had such a good success, I know. And I would never say it any different. But then you get these things saying the secret path to covert hypnosis, or the secret steps to achieving the law of attraction, the things that they didn't want you to hear, and that to me is a scam. Because why is it secret? Why are there things that people don't want you to hear? The only reason they're making that, because it's titillating. It makes you interested in something that, well, it's just there, isn't it? And you really want it. I think sometimes deep in our imagination, we really want there to be a secret that unlocks the things that we want. And the thing is, the thing that unlocks what you want, I believe, is inside you anyway. You don't need the secret key. You just need you and the right intention to find what you're looking for, or the right intention. As you seek the information, you'll find the right person. The right teacher always comes along at the right time. Hey, here I am. No, that is so bad, Paul. But there is a right teacher for everyone. There's right information for everyone. I think if you set your intention and then look hard how that really feels. That's why when I ever do work with a client, we have an initial consultation, because that client's got to feel right with me. He's got to feel comfortable. Because if they don't, I don't want them to work with me, because I know we won't get the result. They won't feel happy. I won't feel happy. And that's not what anybody wants. It's that feeling of comfort with the information you've got. And it's a feeling of comfortableness, if that's a word, that is done by the right intuition, the right feeling, I believe. Not just that head over heart by going, that's what I really want that. But no, both, and understanding things. So I hope that little ramble made some sense whatsoever. I did it? I don't know. I think just what I'm trying to say is just look before you leap into this world of personal development and the things that you're going to invest in, because you're investing in yourself. And I want you to make the best investments so that, that return on investment is 10x is the current way, or 20x, 10 times more than you can imagine. Because when you do that and then share it, that's the thing, share it, teach it. Because when you teach it, you're learning to learn it even more, and you're sharing in this wonderful field of learning. Wow. Anyway, I'm way past my 5 minutes. I've rambled on about things. Just look deep and excel. And more importantly, or as importantly, enjoy your every heartbeat. Bye-bye now. Hey, and just before you go, if you spare a moment, just a short reminder that, our friends don't always tell us how they're feeling, and it may be a great thing to do that just share this podcast, or if you know of a podcast which they would appreciate, it'd be really good. And if you really want to get every single episode of the PDU, Personal Development Unplugged podcast, just go to iTunes and subscribe. There's a subscribe button there, and it'll come on your device with every new episode. And there's probably 2 a week. I've done 2 a week for a long time now. And if you're really, 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 really feeling kind, if you feel that kind, you could just leave a review in that place where it says reviews, which is a good place to put a review. If you're interested in finding out a bit more what I do, maybe working or whatever, you can see all the type of things I do on my website, paulclough.co.uk. There's also paulcloughonline.com, where I do my personal development programs and hypnosis tracks, things that are not here. And if you really want to ask me a question, well, paul@paulclough.co.uk. That's my email. Okay. I look forward to hearing from you, seeing you, speaking with you, and enjoy your day. Have more fun than you can stand, wallow in happiness, and shine brightly. Bye-bye now.
Personal development, unplugged.